Hello, good people of Twitch and the internet. It's Friday, which means we are playing Friday Night Gwent. Obviously. This is stream 11 of my journey from noob to noob. Because I probably won't get past noob. Anyway, we, yes, stream 11, 7th of the 7th. Does this mean that we have a new card? Maybe. We're still in the June season, even though we're into July. Claim rewards from contract. Let's do all these things first. And then we'll remind ourselves about the deck. Right, play 5 games where you play at least one card from the Ouroboros set. I don't know what is in the Ouroboros set, but sure. That's from the last stream. We should double check our quests. So I was one away from apparently my last daily quest, was I? Finished 10 matches in any online mode. Maybe I should have done one more last time. 3 matches as Nilfgaard, but we're not going to do that, are we? Finish 5 matches in any online mode. Yeah, okay, we'll be able to do that. In Northern Realms, we're not really playing Northern Realms either. Our faction quests, probably not going to do any of these. So we'll just close that back up. And, oh yes, the summer cycle is on. Have we been given new ones? No, we're allowed to change one. Winning after playing 5 witches. Do we have a witcher in our deck? I'm not sure if we do. We used to. Not anymore. Boost 10 units using cards from Crimson Curse. I don't even know if I have that in my deck. Or Purify 10 units, I don't have too much of that going on. Play 20 humans from Crimson Curse. Oh yeah, I unlocked. Can I just click on this? Maybe it's easier to read. 20 Skellige cards from Crimson Curse. What is that about Crimson Curse on the day that these were handed out to me? And Syndicate cards I'm not going to do either. I mean, they're all a bit rubbish, but we're furthest away from doing Syndicate. I don't know if I should Purify Crimson Curse. Let's go have a look at... Well, I'll go look at my decks and see which ones from my decks are in the Crimson Curse, because I don't know. Oh yeah, and we'll talk through the decks in a second. So this was the Thrivey deck. Which card set did I want? Crimson Curse. Which is this one. Oh yeah, so this was my human from the Crimson Curse, which was helping me to, what, the easy one? No. The medium one. 20 humans. Right, so basically he's my only human in monsters. Everything else is all too vampire-y. Came out a bit West Country. Anyway, and the other deck of mine, Waylay-lay-lay. Again, Crimson Curse. Which cards? So the Dryad Ranger is not even in our deck, is it? Nope. Neither is the Fledgling. Caress. Right, so maybe the Broccolon Sentinels are. But I don't play them because I summon them all. I summon them with my leader ability, don't I? He says. Once all charges are used up, spawn and play. Okay, so one will be played, if that is important to the contract. Play. But only one of them is being played. And none of them are being boosted. None of them are being purified. So that's them ruled out. And they're not human. So they're not really helping any of these things. Great. Well, at least we now know. So I could refresh one of these. That's maybe the easy one. Purifying. Let's change that one. 10 Northern Realms cards. Okay. Well, that's still not useful. Time to ignore the summer cycle. Although, no, I can do it with playing witches. I just need to know. Do I have any witches? I suppose I can type in Witcher. Not just from that set, though. I mean, I have Geralt and I have a few of these guys down here, but they're not in the deck. That's fine. Maybe we'll just ignore it. Probably best to ignore it. Actually, let's check the other deck just a quick second. Force of I don't know. So yes, here if we search for Witcher again, do I have anything? I obviously have Geralt, but nothing else is in the deck. Monsters and Witchers don't really go side by side, so you're just playing them from the neutral cards. Fair enough. Let's do a reminder of the deck then. In fact, there are two decks. I don't really know which one to continue with, so maybe I'll just go back to the one I'm more used to. So our Force of Nature, called the Force of I don't know, contains the mana, Morvid, Karathi Heatwave, Yikern, Koshi, Naglfar, so Scratch-a-Lot, Toad Prince, Osril, Parasite, Dorogorai. The Fisher King, purely for the summer cycle. I think we had something along the spear in there, possibly. Anyway, 2 Lavas, 2 Witch Apprentices, 2 Fiends, 2 Necker Warriors, 2 Cursed Damsels, 2 Man Traps, and a Drowner for good measure. So we're probably going to play that. Someone said on YouTube I should export this and share it. And if I knew how to, I think there is a way to share it. There is probably a way to share it, because they said there was. Maybe not from here. Options. Okay, there you go. So I can share it. But if I just quickly... sharing in progress. And it opens up. I mean, you can't see this, but fine. So that's one. And the other deck, then. The Waylay-lay-lay, which we created last time, and there are a few cards there, which so I had to buy a couple of these cards. In fact, Geralt was actually in this deck, so I could play this deck first. I'll try and play it, but I'll probably play it wrong. Anyway, so what is this deck then? So it has the scenario, Feigned Death even, has Simless, which plays all copies of a bronze special card from your deck. And the reason why it's called Waylay-lay-lay, yes, 3 lays, is because we have Waylay in the deck, ×2. And the idea is we're going to be generating more of those, and we're then going to have Simless play all copies of that from our deck and do 20 odd damage plus 20 odd points by having all the whatever it is, Deadeyes, Elven Deadeyes. Very possibly, anyway. We have the heist for spawning cargo. The cargo... oh yeah, it allows you to replay if it's an agent, a bandit, or a soldier, which is key, because not everything is one of those 3 things. There wasn't play this turn. So yeah, replay as in play it again, not as in just the order of their ability. So you'd be like redeploying. So if they have a good deploy ability, that would be useful for that. Heatwave, Geralt we're aware of. In fact, we probably had Geralt in there because of the summer cycle stuff. Call of the Forest. Play a non-neutral unit from your deck and boost it by 1. Good for bringing out Simless. Is that image correct? No. Like, the image here is not this guy. Is that a bug? Because that is not the image of the heist either. That's strange. Anyway, so yeah, that is useful for calling out Simless, or if we already have Simless, maybe for calling out Vanadine. Because that gets it from your deck. Vanadine will move 2 cards from your hand to the bottom of your deck, so good at pushing things back, and it then adds Waylay to your hand. And if you replay that with the cargo that you would have created from the heist, it will... well, if you were to play Waylays after that, then it spawns an Elven Deadeye. But yeah, this is the generating... Well, good for generating the Waylays, as well as Alyssa, who will shuffle... If you've played one of them, then from the graveyard, you'll be able to put it back into your deck. And so all of that is to kind of pull that out. All the other cards, well, Purify is useful if you're for the cargo on Vanadine, because the cargo will make the thing that you're replaying doomed. And if you try and cargo it again, replay it, it will just disappear. So you need to purify the doomed status. That's why that's useful. Locking an enemy is control on that side. Damage an enemy unit by 3 if you control. Yeah, these are just extra cards. Backup plan is good for doing damage. Creating a bronze elf that wasn't in the deck. So just a random elf. Archers for being elves, and yeah, other things just for being elves. Trickster and Sentinels work well with the precision strike. Anyway, that's enough talking. Let's try to play it. Like I say, this was a new deck that we had last time, so I am not confident that I will be able to remember all the nuances. And now that we're at rank 12, which is my, highest ranking, yeah. I think there will be better opponents. And so yeah, if there's better opponents, then I will have less room to play badly. Okay, so we want... Well, having a single Waylay is okay. Geralt is fine. I mean, having Sunless already... Don't need 2 Tricksters. Don't need a Sentinel, because we're going to pull those out. A Bowman. Maybe well, I can play that and then she can put it back. Well, I didn't want 2 Waylays. I also wanted my scenario. Playing the scenario early on is really what you want. It's key. Do I have Etrial? A lot of the stuff is... This is already off to a bad start, because all the things have, damage. Damage an enemy unit by 1 for each row that separates it from this unit. That's quite strong. What if I don't want to play any of these cards? Oh dear. I could do this and bring out Vanadine, but it's too early for that. Right, let's just go with the Archer then. It's too good for that. I don't know. I apologise to my opponent for being really slow. I don't think that was a good move there, but that's probably not good in any way. Well, fine. If you want to damage an enemy unit by 3, which they have 2 charges, whenever an enemy unit becomes damaged, give all pirates and ships in your hand 1 armor. Okay, so that's why they did it. I could lock this guy, because whenever they play a pirate or ship next to Crash, it clashes with the lowest power enemy. Feel like he could do with locking. Oh, it also moves it, does it? Yeah, move it to the other row. So maybe I should have waited on that for something which could have used the movement. Okay, he definitely wants to have things in his hand, have the armor. He's now used both of those. Whenever your opponent plays a unit on their side of the battlefield, damage it by 1. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to kill any of their things. I could play one of the Waylays. Which would just bring it down. And now I have to remind myself what this does. Damage unit by 1. Once all charges are used up, spawn and play the Broccolon Sentinel. Yes.
Racists.
So even though I don't have the Etrial, I'll play that in case he thinks I do.
Business would involve so much business.
Prevent the unit on the left of Sucrus from taking any damage. Which is annoying, because I was going to damage it quite a lot. I was probably going to do 1, 2... Oh no, just one of these charges and then get him with the archer. I cannot do this now. So I can play Alyssa.
A rock toppled and beneath it a scorpion revealed.
And then as far as what I want to do, I don't know. Like, I don't like Sucrus. I mean, that's an average card. He's played some good cards here. I mean, so I could hand him the round and hope for a better set of cards coming up. Probably a terrible move. I suppose I could have played the bowman. Right. None of these things are helpful to me. Trickster. Right, the Purify is interesting. Well, we haven't got any of the cards that we need. How's it got so much? Like, it doesn't normally have that much armor, does it? I mean, they would have added 2, but maybe they had something else that was buffing armor in the hand. Damage the last unit played by your opponent by 2 and create a bronze Skytail elf. Yeah, I suppose that's maybe the thing to do. Move a unit to the other row. Yes, because it has a melee thing. Yes. So that's probably good. Yeah.
Peace with humans? I buy that.
So that at least will stop its ability, although they could just move it back. And here comes the scenario. Yes. Not having Heatwave is a shame. Not having any of my scenario is also a shame. Not having the heist. I feel like I have left a few good cards out there. I mean, I can, a non-neutral unit. I could get Vanadine out. And maybe that's what I need to do now. Damage an enemy unit. So there's an order. And whenever this unit... So maybe I need to kill that as well. So 3 damage. So I don't know. Let's just do 1, 2...
They can hide. There's no escape.
Like so. Well, at least gets rid of their annoying unit. Who is this? Demon Warship. Whenever you play a pirate, damage yourself and a random enemy unit by 1. Deathwish, summon the highest power bronze pirate from your graveyard to this row. So this guy. It's also something that I kind of want to get rid of. So I could do a single Waylay. I know. Simulus would be better. Not Simulus. Vanadine would be better if I had him before I start doing that. Because when I play them, I get things for it.
This is our land.
2 cards.
Welcome here.
I mean, I forgot that I was getting Waylays. So I should have pushed back one of the Waylays. I mean, in a way I have to hope that they start thinking about passing soon. So I could damage it for 3. Oh wait, if I kill it, why am I trying to kill it? If I kill it, he gets what he wants. Boost an allied unit by 1 for each pirate in your hand. So he's already boosted this thing. Okay, I'm starting to think I didn't want Vanadine out now. I can't replay. This is kind of useless. I should be trying to use that with a Deadeye type thing. At least playing the Waylays will get me something. There's one back there. I obviously can't pass. What else? Do I have multiple spells of? Nothing. So I could damage that and get another Elven Deadeye. Or when a unit is destroyed, summon self from your graveyard to your range row, then gain Dune. So that's gonna... Oh, I mean, that's probably going to cause me headaches, isn't it? It's fine. Let's just... Don't know, do this. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I misunderstood the order of what was going to be played. I clicked that, I knew this was becoming, but then I tried to click this and it didn't actually come out because it was still playing this, and then I was confused. But it's fine, we learn. I would have tried to kill that thing. And this, I would have killed this thing. If I'd realised that was what I was clicking on, because then Deathblow, I would have, you know, got all those things. I had the right idea, I just had the wrong execution. I mean, Purify would get rid of the bleeding. I still don't want that to die. So it's fine, we won't try and attack that. I could, at the end of your turn, if it has no armor, gain 2 armor. So I would need to kill it in one go. It's fine, I don't know, just kill that thing. I mean, he's doing a good job of bleeding me if that was his intention. In terms of points, I'm doing okay.
Winds howl, waves crash.
He says, until that happens. So this will have an order, which, again, I won't have the ability to do anything about. Maybe I should consider purifying this thing, because I have nothing else going on. Where does it have to go? On the melee row, it will purify a unit. It's the same really, purify versus
Why have you summoned me?
vitality. I mean, there's lots of things with high death wishes. In fact, I should have given this vitality, shouldn't I? Or purified that. Because that's going to die and spawn Cataclysm.
We till not the soil, we sow not the seeds.
Yes. Here come all the seagulls. I don't know exactly where they came from. And now we're just a bit in danger. I mean, all the seagulls came from here, but I suppose he brought them out. Something brought them out from the graveyard, right? I don't know. I can kill this thing. Does it help? Nope.
For the daisy of the valley!
Well, I mean, a tiny bit. Until that happens. We were equal on points for 1 second. Yeah, something like that. Play all copies of a bronze special card from your deck. So I can either choose to have backup plan, which would work, or Waylay. Any particular row? No. But I have to play it.
You are no lunatic of mine.
Damage an enemy unit by 3 if it is the only unit on this row, which is not. Give an enemy unit bleeding equal to the amount of boost on this card. Wanted, damage it.
I'm fine.
There was maybe a play which made me win that round, but anyway, give them the GG. As I say, I'm trying to remember. Well, maybe it was the draw that was not favourable to me. We completed our daily quest, which we kind of started last time, so it's kind of annoying that it's really, 9 out of 10, and I still have to wait 4.5 hours. Anyway, let's go again. And hopefully we'll have better luck with the draw. And if we have good luck with the draw and we still play badly, I think towards the end of the last stream I was getting a lot of help. Knowing which cards to push back, which ones to keep. So there's still a bit of a learning curve, which I haven't quite gotten into just yet. And no one wants to play. No one at rank 12 wants to play. We will just sit here. I mean, if I click back, is it gonna start the search again? Just no one wants to play. Maybe if I change to my Thrive deck, people will want to play. I mean, people should want to play me, because I don't know how to use this deck just yet. Unless Gwent is just broken. Like, what do you do when the game just doesn't give you a worthy rival? Been sat here for a couple minutes. If not a bit longer. I mean, I can go play one of the other game modes, but... maybe it just thought, you know, I played so shockingly badly that I shouldn't have, you know, no one else should have to put up with that. Right. What is this? Because we tried last time, and we did a special mode, so why don't we play this special mode? Fresh alternatives to standard mode, play with a special set of rules. Yeah, that's the weekly mode. At the start of the game, transform all gold cards into random bronzes from your faction. So really, we should just... Right, I mean, for that I'd need a special deck. Because my current deck... You know, you'd probably just have a deck which has only bronze cards that you want, right? If you're going to get random cards, surely you'd just re-choose it. In which case, it requires doing that. I don't know. Come on, Gwent. If... okay, fine. Finally.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, and if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.